The real estate market in Ontario is facing extremes we haven't seen in a long time. Active listings are at 15-year highs, while sales are at 15-year lows. And prices across Ontario are down almost 7% year over year. We're starting to see the ripple effect of this right here in Grey-Bruce. Now, for some, this might be welcome news, but for many, this is a great deal of uncertainty. Our team works with many buyers and sellers. For buyers, the question right now is now the right time to buy, or should I wait for prices to come down further? For sellers, they're frustrated as they can't get any bites on their home and they wonder, should we wait and see if the market gets better? Well, hopefully this video today will provide some clarity to both of those questions. So what drives a real estate market? Well, where prices go are always going to come down to three things: interest rates and affordability, supply and population growth, economic factors, and consumer confidence. So let's take 2021, 2022, for example. All of those things were firing at all cylinders. Interest rates were low, population was booming, and people were feeling good about the real estate market. Fast forward to today, and while interest rates have come down a little bit, they're still high as inflation persists. Consumer confidence is low and unemployment is almost at 8% across Ontario. There's a great deal of uncertainty right now in the market as people are concerned about Canada-US relationships and the tension that is causing. At the same time, supply is at its highest point in over 15 years and population growth has slowed dramatically over the last 3 years. Put all those things together and we have a recipe for a sluggish market. Here in Grey-Bruce, we're feeling it firsthand. Inventory up 9% year over year, and prices have been shifting steadily. Take the median list price, for example. In Grey-Bruce in 2023, it was $750,000. Today, it's closer to $689,000. In Owen Sound, the median list price in 2023 was $592,000. Today, it's $425,000. Actual sale prices are mostly down between 4 to 5% across municipalities year over year for the month of July. While in Owen Sound, the benchmark price of a home is sitting at $450,000. And in just the past month, across all of Grey-Bruce, we've seen about 400 price changes, most of them reductions, along with 147 expired listings and 244 terminations. But here's the good news. Transactions in Grey-Bruce are starting to return to the baseline volume they were in previous years. And in Owen Sound, sales for the month of July actually surpassed that of 2023 and 2024. So what's it gonna take for things to improve? Well, three things: interest rates, affordability, economic stability, consumer confidence, and population and supply and demand. You need to have some of those things start to improve before we see major changes in the market. Until that happens, here's the reality. Buyers have choices and they're looking for the best value for their dollars. So the question for buyers is now a good time to buy? And you have to ask yourself, would you rather buy in 2022 when things were going for crazy over asking and you couldn't include conditions, or would you rather buy in a market where you have options and you can include conditions? So if you see a home that fits your budgets and your needs, I think it's worth considering. For sellers, is now a good time to sell? You have to think big picture. Prices are still well above 2021 levels, but those record highs of 2022 aren't likely to return anytime soon. We're in a more balanced, normal market now, and this may be the reality for quite some time. We're still seeing many sellers have success in this market who price their home competitively and make sure it's presented properly to get a good launch on the market. If you're thinking about buying or selling in this real estate market, your strategy is important, and we would be happy to sit down and go over what the best techniques are to make sure you're successful. I'm Tim Matthews from the Mark and Tim Real Estate team with Century 21 in Studio Realty. Text us, call us, email us. We'd be happy to chat.